I would like to present to you our research paper titled Intrapreneurship and Business Performance Among Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises in Iloilo City, Philippines. I am Althea Denuevo, the author of this research paper, and attending with me here is my co-author, Rowena M. Libo-on. We are both from Central Philippine University. For the background of this study, the rapid and dynamic changes in global business environment have affected not only large entities, but also the micro, small, and medium enterprises. The MSMEs represent about 90% of businesses and more than 50% of employment worldwide. They play a vital role in the global economic development and job creation. And of course, they are considered the backbone of economies around the world. But they face challenges that include capacity constraints relating to knowledge, innovation, and creativity. In the Philippines, 99.5% of all businesses are MSMEs. The Global Innovation Index ranking showed that the Philippines ranked 73rd in 2018, 54th in 2019, and 50th in 2020. But for the Cities and Municipalities Competitiveness Index, Iloilo City ranked 11th in 2018, 9th in 2019, and it fell on rank 12th in 2020. The MSMEs have a role in bringing new ideas to the market and in fostering innovation. Several researchers were able to conduct studies on intrapreneurship. These researchers include Antonsik, Aka et al., Delic et al., and Fitzsimmons, but their studies focused more on large enterprises. Although intrapreneurship has received steady attention in the previous decades, the idea may not be well known among businesses. Some MSMEs may not be entirely aware that they are using it as a way to enhance business performance. The purpose of this study was to evaluate the entrepreneurship and business performance among micro, small, and medium enterprises in Iloilo City, Philippines. The entrepreneurship includes dimensions of new business venturing, innovativeness, self-renewal, and proactiveness, while the business performance includes financial and market performance. This study aimed to determine the entrepreneurship and business performance among MSMEs in Iloilo City, Philippines. The researchers used the classification provided by the Department of Trade and Industry in the Philippines with regards to the MSMEs. This study focused on those enterprises having employees of less than 200 and having an asset size of 100 million and below. We exclude those considered as large enterprises. This study used the descriptive correlational research design, and it's a quantitative method. It used the stratified random sampling, and the researcher-made questionnaire was translated to Hiligaynon. It's a dialect used in Iloilo City. Some qualitative data were gathered through the focus group discussion of the MSMEs owners to support this study. The survey instrument were distributed via online and in person. The statistical tools used were frequency, percentages, mean, standard deviation, as well as one-way ANOVA to test the differences, and Pearson R to test the relationship. And of course, this paper underwent ethical review of our university. Survey data were collected from 162 micro, small, and medium enterprise owners and managers under the following industry classifications: manufacturing, wholesale, retail trade and repair services, accommodation and food services, financial and insurance services, and other services. For the business profile, it showed that almost 2/3 of the MSMEs are operating between 5 to 14 years, and more than 75% of the MSMEs are sole proprietorship. So the results of the study showed that 1/3 of the respondents are engaged into other services, and majority of the MSMEs are micro enterprises from the year 2015 to 2019. Results confirmed that there was a positive correlation between entrepreneurship and business performance, and a significant difference was detected in the level of innovativeness when enterprises were grouped according to type of business. Majority of the enterprises were operating between 5 to 14 years, and mostly were micro enterprises and sole proprietorship. The marketing and operations activities were very highly practiced by enterprises, and the support from other concerned entities was highest rated in comparison with partnership with academia and government support. The highest mean score for proactiveness indicated a high level of intrapreneurship. And the medium enterprises and those in business operation for 45 years and more had very high market performance. The results show that all forms of business had high financial performance. And based on the findings of financial analysis, enterprises had favorable financial performance from 2015 to 2019. The enterprises had been operating well, as evidenced by the high return on sales, return on assets, and return on equity. And additionally, they were able to meet their currently maturing obligations, and the assets were mostly financed by owner's equity rather than liabilities from the creditors. The tables here show the correlation between entrepreneurship and business performance. And if you have noticed, there is a significant relationship, with regards to the dimensions of entrepreneurship in terms of new business venturing, innovativeness, self-renewal, and proactiveness, with that of business performance in terms of financial performance and market performance. The focus group discussion provided more evidences that businesses were financially vibrant, and results were presented to the business owners in order to discuss potential collaboration between governmental agencies, academic institutions, private organizations, and the MSMEs. Most business owners prefer to form sole proprietorship because it had fewer government control as compared to partnership and corporation. A sole proprietorship was the easiest and least expensive to establish among the forms of business, and most of them are into services because this type of business require lesser number of employees as compared to manufacturing, as well as this will incur lesser overhead costs. The MSMEs in Iloilo City, although they considered other internal factors and formulating strategies, but they focused more on marketing their products or services, and the strategies on how to maintain the good quality and price competitiveness of their respective products or services were their main concern. The support from other concerned entities was the highest rated factor. The respondents believed that partnership with other concerned entities was beneficial to the overall business operation and performance. The very high level of self-renewal of entities operating for more than 45 years was an indication that the longer the operation, the higher the level of self-renewal of the enterprises. And it can be understood that as the enterprise operates for a longer period, it continuously adjusts its strategies to conform with the present business condition. The FGD results strengthened the high financial performance of MSMEs because all 10 participants gave an average of 4/5 rating for this area. The very high market performance among enterprises that were operating for 45 years and above, as well as those classified as medium, can be attributed to marketing strategies that enterprises gave emphasis. The longer the business operates, the better the market performance. The positive relationship between research and development and innovativeness was present. Innovativeness can be a result of extensive R&D, and it was evident in this study that there was a significant relationship between the two variables. The significant relationship between the internal factors and entrepreneurship is supported by the results of the study of Soriano and Martinez, Ireland et al., and Afkan et al. That intrapreneurship is influenced by many internal factors, as cited by Felicio, Rodriguez, and Calderina. The significant relationship between government support and new business venturing is an indication that MSMEs avail the assistance of the government in the creation of new business. A significant relationship between entrepreneurship and financial and market performance of the MSMEs existed. The results of this study wherein there was a significant relationship between entrepreneurship and financial performance was supported by the findings of the following researchers: Anton Sik and Hisrich, Said and Muhammad, Rahab Pathirana and Pui, Yildiz and colleagues. But a different finding was found by Fitzsimmons, Douglas, Antonsik, and Hisrich, that's in 2005, where profitability was negatively related to self-renewal. Most of the MSMEs in Iloilo City were not familiar with the term entrepreneurship, although to some extent they were unknowingly practicing activities related to it, especially on innovativeness. FGD participants were willing to adopt an entrepreneurship program. For the recommendations, support should be given by the government to MSMEs, especially those operating between 5 to 14 years. And enterprises should not only focus on the operations and marketing aspects of their business, but also with other aspects. Collaboration among government, academe, and other concerned entities and MSMEs should be strengthened. Innovativeness should not only be practiced in manufacturing industry, but in other industries as well. MSMEs should strengthen their research and development activities. Strategies on internal business environment should be properly implemented, and the entrepreneurship can be used as a tool or a strategy in improving their financial and market performance. Entrepreneurship program can be adopted by MSME owners who are willing to embrace the innovative culture within their respective enterprises. To encourage an entrepreneurship culture within the organization where creativity and innovation can be fostered for the enhancement of business performance, an efficient and effective entrepreneurship program was recommended. I would like to end my presentation with this. Entrepreneurs could be the next big thing for the world of entrepreneurship. Thank you very much.